A terrifying day today across Southeast Wisconsin as nearly a dozen schools received false active shooter threats that police are now saying all turned out to be a hoax.
So we want to bring in our Lauren Lamoureux with our partners at Racine County I to join us live. Lauren is with daughters Miriam and Rebecca, who attend Bradford High School in Racine. Thank you all for being with us this afternoon. I want to start with Miriam and Rebecca. Let's talk about your morning at Bradford High School today. How did you learn that there was a threat, and then when did you learn that it was a hoax? Let's start with Miriam.
Well, gym class was almost over, so we were grabbing our backpacks and getting ready to leave when students came running back into the gymnasium because they heard over the announcements that there was an active shooting possibly. So then we were all rushed into the storage room in the gymnasium. And I didn't know that it was a hoax until, was it when you picked me up?
I'm not sure.
It was
late in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to ask, what was that like for you as a parent, Lauren, as you went to go pick up your kids at Bradford High School and you still, there's so many unknowns in the air?
Yeah, well, of course, Miriam texted me right away. She said, we're doing Alice. And I said, a drill? And she said, no. And I was just, my heart sank, So I just, I stayed put at home because I knew going to the school wouldn't do anything and get in the way of the police and all of that. So I just followed with Miriam, listened to the police scanner and all of that, and just waited until it was time to go get them, and scooped them up and hugged them.
Oh, I can't imagine as a parent just hearing the news of that going on. What a relief it must be too to know that it's a hoax. Rebecca, how are you doing right now after realizing what you went through this morning and now knowing that it was just a hoax? What do you think about what happened?
I think it's really sad that something went so incredibly wrong in someone's life that they were mentally unstable enough to do this. And I firsthand saw so many of my classmates cry, and a lot of them weren't taking it seriously and they were making a lot of jokes. And it was sad. I was trying to make sure that everybody was doing okay, and it didn't end up as bad as I thought it would.
We're thankful for that. And Lauren, I also want to ask you, we're looking at video of a massive police response to these situations. Is there anything that you want to say to the first responders today?
Absolutely. First of all, they handled it so well at Bradford. I was there, I took pictures, but I also spoke with one of the officers and he was just asking if I had information. And I was able to give him some, actually, because Miriam's class was evacuated to Bullen Middle School just down the street. So they were just so very thorough and kind. That's watching them with the parents. They had so much compassion and it was really well done. I want to just thank all of the first responders out there who were at all of the schools and fielding the calls and everything else, because they really did a great job.
An emotional day for students and parents. Lauren Lamoureux with Racine County I. Lauren, thank you so much. Miriam and Rebecca, thank you for sharing your thoughts with us today as well.
Thank you.
To read more of the Racine County I's coverage of today's events at the schools, all you have to do is head to their website as well. You see the link on your screen right now. It's racinecountyi.com.
And make sure to join us here tomorrow on TMJ4 News at 4. Lance Allen and Chuck Freeman of iHeartRadio talk high school football as teams get ready for the first week of playoffs.